Hey guys, so as you can see I have a really intense look today, way different than my usual look, but I'm actually liking it a lot more than I ever thought I would. Oh, and the reason that I'm kind of like pirate eye here, like no I don't have a black eye, I was just testing to make sure it works, and it does. So anyway, my look today is inspired by, I just watched Pixie Lott's music video for All About Tonight, her new single, and I really like the one music part where she's like in a chair and she's wearing like green eyeshadow and red lips, and I was like, I gotta do that. And so I like immediately did it. So yeah, my face is done except for like I'm gonna add a little more bronzer and blush and stuff. And one eye's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second eye, the lips, and then a little more on the cheeks. So let's get started. Okay, so for the eyes, first thing I did, on this, which eye? That eye, is I took my base, and I'm using the same one I used in the Pretty Little Liars one, which is NYX Gold. The reason being, I love that it just, whenever you use it, it just intensifies the color, because it's a sparkly gold, and it doesn't matter what color you use under it, it really does just make the colors pop, and I loved it with these. I think it works way better with these greens than I would have assumed it would. I just like that it doesn't darken the color too much, but it does make it a little more intense, which is nice. So I'm just getting that all over there, and then I'm also getting a little, which I usually don't do this, but I do get a little under my eye because I am putting some color down there, and you want it to be able to stick. The eyeshadow I'm going to take is from this Revlon Mauvestones palette, which I don't know if they make this anymore, but it's just bluish green, grayish green I would say, more likely. And it's not that green, but it's really pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to take my flat shader brush, take that, it's a really intense color, so get ready. Over that gold, it just comes to life, I think. So pretty. And if you wear without the gold, it's less intense. It's probably very wearable for day to day, I think. Alright, so take that all over everything on the tip of that brush, right under my eye, like on top of that gold again. Everywhere you have gold, put this green color. And under the eye, you can see it's not that intense, which is kind of nice. If you need a blend, go ahead. I actually think I did pretty good this eye with, and you just, that one you really don't want to go outside your natural eye shape. The other black color, you can kind of wing it out and it's more fun. Some metallic black. It actually has some blue-green undertones, so it's perfect for this. It's not too intense, so you can really work it. Just taking that with my angled Lancome brush into my crease, and be a little messy with this if you want. It's fine. It's actually supposed to be a little messy, plus you're going to clean it up. There we go. I'm definitely going to have to blend that because I got a little too messy, but you know, the same, it is still looking fine. You blend it, and it's actually supposed to have kind of that messy shape, because her look does not look super neat and defined. It's kind of just crazy black, green, fun look. I mean, clearly, because this is not really something you'd wear about all over the place. Just all about tonight, I guess she says. It doesn't matter. Alright, so that's just that. You see, you wing it out, give it a really great shape. Although you still do want to keep your eye shape. You don't really want to make it crazy. I actually think I did too much on this eye. Doesn't look even. There we go. Alright. So the next part is what you're going to do to make that green a little nicer. And I'm going to take an ULTA shade that's more like a brighter shimmery green called Shamrock, if I can show you that. I put pictures before this, but it's just going to really be an awesome step to, you're going to have to use a lot of this, by the way, just to brighten that green you have on your lid. Make it brighter, more fun. And actually this this side looks so much lighter. I don't know why. It's kind of concerning, actually. Just right where your pupil is. You really want to keep it there, and it was going to brighten your pupil like crazy. Alright. Next I'm going to do eyeliner, and if you have a black liner, use it. But I'm using my Revlon just because it works all over everything, and it's somewhat blackish, so it works fine. But if you have a black one, it would work better. And I'm just going to take this. I'm not going to do any crazy shapes, just a medium width thickness line. And also if you have a gel liner or something, it might work better. I don't know. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And I'm just taking that literally everywhere. You want it lash line, waterline, tight line, you know, all the way from one corner of your eye to the other. You do not want to skimp on the eyeliner at all, by any means of the imagination, because you really do want that thick line. And just Softsmudge black, and I'm taking that everywhere on the waterline areas because it will just kind of be a little blacker there. And intensify everything. And as I said, this is not a day-to-day look. It's intense. It's intense, tense. Alright. Alright, and the last couple steps both involve this green. I'm just going to go in again, just make sure I didn't lose that bright effect, and just kind of take it all over the inner part again. And then last thing is I'm going to take an angled brush like so. Take that green and just take it right on there in the middle part of your eye, kind of to line that bottom part, and it kind of just creates a cool look, I think, like a cool effect, because you have the black and then that green comes in again in the center part, so it kind of connects the bottom and top lash parts. Yeah. Alright guys, so it is time for mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. Actually, I already have some mascara on from earlier, but I'm going to apply a little more because you do not want to lose your lashes. So I'm using Growluscious by Fabulash. It's a Revlon one. And I don't love its mascara, but it does give you great thick black lashes. So for this look, it is perfect. Tilt my head back and get that thick lashes here. And go kind of like that, and then back on up, and that will add more length and volume. Don't want to lose your lashes in any means of the imagination. And I'm going to try to kind of give them a shape, kind of like that. Alright, there we go. And then just take whatever's left on the bottom. Again, don't want to lose those lashes. Alright, next I'm going to dip it again and do the other side. I always use for my cheekbones. It's great for contouring, and that's just that gold dust one. And just really work that in there. Get very, very defined cheekbones here. Of course, she has very fair skin, but that's alright. And now also she has her blush kind of follows that shape of that cheekbone. I usually kind of just put my blush everywhere, but I'm gonna apply a little more. I had some on earlier, but a little more, same brush, just to get it more along the cheekbones. Kind of just to give it more of a shape again. Alright, so that's that for the face. Deep berry red, very pinkish color, which is kind of her lips are not necessarily red. They're more like a deep, deep hot pink red kind of color. So I'm going to take what I have. Just lining along the outside, making sure to keep it neat, because with red, you really can't take back your mistakes, guys. Not like a light pink where you can just kind of wipe it away. that's lined, as you can see. Just going to fill it in kind of like, don't have to be too careful with this because we are putting more coloring and gloss on, so if you don't completely fill it in, it's not the end of the world. Those lips together and then kind of run your finger on it. I do have some flaking on the lips, which the red's going to kind of bring that out, but hopefully we can kind of ignore that. Alright, so as you can see, you could totally leave it at this and even then it would be crazy intense, but no, we are not done. Take this, one of those ULTA lip colors. Look how deep that is. It's like a deep, deep plummy red. I think it's called Plum Look. I actually think I know the name of this one because there's no way this isn't Plum Look, guys. And that, again, just a very similar color to lip liner. In fact, they pretty much blend into each other, which is nice. Color. Her lips are very glossy, so I'm actually just, there's that on my finger. Wipe it off on my arm. Alright, and then I'm just going to take this Bacca gloss. And it's like, I love these ones from this, that Bella color kit. These are gorgeous. This is just a hot pink. And I'm going to take this instead of red gloss because I don't want it to be too red or too light, and it's kind of deep. So, it's going to go beautifully over that. My lips are not nearly as dark as hers. I honestly don't own a color that dark, and I don't really fancy getting one, so this is close enough for me because I love bright, dark, not so much. So this is kind of more my style. Right, there's the finished look. Very intense, very fun. Probably would not wear this too often, but for a night out where you're just, you know, having fun, which is kind of the theme of the song, sorry, it's perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe here tonight on your I'm not going to get this up on Saturday night, but maybe next Saturday night you can try this out. Alright, bye!